Welcome to the You Are a Grown Up, You Can Do Whatever You Want podcast.
Where you can stop living for other people and start owning your own life and business. After all, you are a grown up. You can do whatever you want.
We are your hosts, Ben and Kirsten Tyrell.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 10 of You Are a Grown Up, You Can Do Whatever You Want. Today we're going to be talking about, week 2 of our Millionaire Mindset Makeover.
Yep, and it's up, it's live. So if you haven't joined it yet, go jump in there and join. We are so excited for all the people that are discovering it and jumping in there and starting to change their mindset. And it's great. It's over 8 weeks, so it's nothing overwhelming. Only going to take you a few minutes a week, and it's going to make huge changes.
Yeah, so this week, in week 2, we talk about your why. Why it's important to know why you're doing what you do.
Yeah. And I think what we've discovered is, and I've had people ask me this, can you have more than one why? And what is it about your why that needs to be unique and spectacular? Like why do you need a why? And without some kind of driving motivation, for us, we have multiple whys. Our goal is to become millionaires by the end of the year. Why? Because we want financial freedom. We've suffered sounds really intense, but we've struggled with financial problems our entire life together, and even before that, and there's been a cycle of I wouldn't want to say poverty, but just a bad relationship with money, I think, for both of us growing up, and just this fear of, like, in our marriage, fear of running out of it, fear of never having enough, and we're just done. So we're kind of breaking the chain when it comes to money and the mindset that comes with it, from thinking that it's an evil thing to something that can actually be a big blessing. And we want opportunities. We want to bless our family with opportunity. We don't want to have worry anymore. We want to be able to travel. We want to show our children things. We want to have adventures. We also want to be able to give back to people. I mean, these are all our whys. There's so many of them. It can almost equate to be like your dream board.
Yeah.
The whole reason you're doing
it's
what
your
you're
mission.
doing.
It's your personal mission. Because if you don't have a why, you're not going to have that motivation. There's going to be no reason for you to get up in the morning and work really hard and do the things that you need to do to accomplish your goals.
Mm-hmm. Just like when you start a diet and you're like, well, I want to lose weight. Sometimes your why needs to be more specific, and you need reminders, and you need a really big motivation. A lot of times it's like, well, I'm going on vacation and I want to lose a bunch of weight because I'm going to be in a swimsuit. It can be a similar translation to other types of goals. You know, if you don't have urgency, that's another part of the why, is creating some kind of urgency. So people wonder, why $1 million by the end of the year? It's because we needed urgency. Otherwise, if you're just like, oh, I want to be a millionaire someday, it's going to take you forever to ever make even $100,000, because you're going to always be making excuses. Oh, I've got plenty of time. So urgency is a huge part, a big component of the why. I look back on times when big things have happened, big changes, and we had a really distinct why. Like when you got the job in California, we had to get out of our situation. We were living in my parents' basement. It just wasn't cutting it enough. Like, we had a third baby on the way. We had a big why. We needed our own life.
Yeah.
We needed to get out on our own again. So we were literally willing to do whatever it took. I just watched something I shared on Facebook today by the author of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, and how it took hitting rock bottom became the strongest foundation for growth and for who she became, and she didn't even know how much determination she had until she had to have it. So a lot of times your why can really come when that urgency for, like, desperation almost is there, where it's make or break. You've got to do something big, and you've got to do it now, and you'll make sacrifices when the why is as important to you as it should be.
I think too, like, you know, just kind of going off of that, people nowadays, for the most part, we're pretty comfortable, and we're pretty, complacent with, striving for more, because we have everything. It's not like we're in the 1800s or 1700s and, you need to plant your crops, and you need to protect yourself.
It's true. They couldn't do last minute stuff back then.
No.
Or they didn't have food.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just kind of like, it's almost getting back to the basics and, like reteaching ourselves that we need to work hard, and we need to have purpose, and we need to have a why.
Yeah. So go find your why. We have a great exercise in there to help you guys find this, to help you start living with a why and have a great purpose for your future. Everybody's why is going to look different. I think there's some pretty general ones. We didn't even get super specific, but we have so many of them that,
Well, and they're different for everybody.
Yeah.
It can be whatever's your driving force.
Mm-hmm. And I suggest having a why for each aspect of growth that you want to have in your life. It doesn't just have to be for your business and how much money you want to have. It can be a why for getting healthy. It can be a why for, mastering your temper. There's all kinds of reasons and all different situations that require a really good, strong why. So go check out the course this week. Go sign up for it. It's absolutely free. YouareAgrownup.com to get started. We'd love to have you guys in there. Leave us a comment if you're having good experiences so far. And yeah, have a great weekend.
Oh, and if you love this podcast,
leave a rating and review.
Yeah.
We'd really, really appreciate it. We love iTunes and we love the opportunity to bump up on the new and noteworthy list to find even more people who need mindset and to be reminded that they are grown-ups and they can do whatever they want. So yeah, thanks for reminding everybody.
Have a great day.
See you later.
This episode is brought to you by Passive Impact Academy. Visit PassiveImpact.com to learn how to build freedom in your life and business through passive income. Start your journey to financial freedom at PassiveImpact.com.